Dobre rano. Good morning, everyone. So, I haven't done this in a while to making a full-length long vlog because I've been busy lately because I have changed employer right now and moved to another location in Slovakia, but I'm still in Slovakia. But now I am directly employed to a company which will give me all the benefits of a direct employee, not like before from my previous employer. I am employed by the agency, which I don't get any of the benefits of the company. So if you want to know which entity that helped me find another company to work to, I have asked them if I can mention them on my blog, and they said yes, I can. So the entity that helped me change my employer is the agency Index Knox Loose. I will insert here their Facebook page and you can contact them. You can visit their page and see they have lots of hiring in Slovakia, and they are actually fond of Filipino workers, and they can help you. They can also help Filipinos move and find employers here in Slovakia, somewhere if you're working here in Europe. But I don't know exactly how much you would pay them. Okay, just message them on their Facebook page, or you can directly message me on my creator account or on my personal Facebook page. I'll gladly answer you and give their contact details. I'm not going to post their contact details in social media so that I can be sure that the ones that will contact them are the ones that are serious in trying to find a job. So right now we are going to Pusty Hrad, which translates to deserted castle. So it's a castle ruins on top of a hill, and what's good about this castle, there's actually two parts of this castle, the lower part and the higher part, and you have a good vantage view of the whole city of Zvolen. Yeah, so right now I am currently living in Zvolen, and what's also good about this spot where you can climb the castle ruins is it has the perfect view of the three mountain range that is placed on the Slovakian coat of arms. So this is the Slovakian coat of arms. You can see under the cross there's a tree, figure-like mountain. So that represents the three major mountain range here in Slovakia: Tatra, Matra, and Tatra. So I'll get back to you when I get on top. So here's another path, but I think it's a private land because there is a gate. So I'll get back to you later when I'm on top. So okay, once again, I always tell this to my blog. Whenever you are going trekking or hiking in Slovakia, there is always signage and color coding which you're going to. For example, Pusty Hrad is indicated as blue. So like here right now, there is actually a fork in the road. Here's one and here's another one. But you will always try to find the blue marker. There is the blue marker right there. I'm going to zoom. Yeah, there's the blue marker right there. It indicates that you're going the right way. And right about there, there is another blue marker. Just follow the blue marker. Definitely get to your destination. So this is still the way up to Pusty Hrad. So in this forest, there are actually deers because there are signs that there are deers because there are deer feeders structure that I passed right over there. And look at this. That is where the water rush down when it's pouring hard, when the rain is pouring. So we're still on our way up. We haven't reached the peak because of taking a lot of selfies. So okay guys, here is the blue marker that I was. You will always search for the blue marker so that you know you're always going to the right there. And about this forest having deers, this is the sign that I am telling you about. You see that structure over there? That is actually a deer feeder. They actually put haze on that structure and the deers goes there to graze. And there is a hunting outpost right there. So I'm guessing hunting deer is allowed in this forest. So we're still going onwards to Hrad. I'll get back to you later. So, okay. So this hike is a beginner. This is intermediate. The difficulty is very low. Not very much inclined to worry about. Just it's not a big mountain. Maybe it's like a hill. Look at this place. This is the place you want to take picture. You're going to stand in the middle of it and take a selfie. Before, and I guess maybe another few more days the foliage will start to fall, and that's when it's really going to be nice to take pictures here because of the falling leaves. So if any of you had just happened to stumble upon my channel, my name is Kuya Jobs. I am a Filipino overseas worker living and working here in Slovakia. And I do some trekking, hiking on my free time. So if you have any questions, I'll gladly answer it if I can. I've been to the High Tatras. I took the Transkalumnika Green Lake Loop, and I've been to Slovak Paradise, Hrad, and I took the Suhabela route, one of the most famous. And I will suggest, if you are going to Suchabela in Slovak Paradise, make sure it is before summertime. I know it's a little bit cold, but you'll thank me, because one of the most famous spot in Suchabela is the 14-foot ladder besides the waterfall. In the summer, there's a huge queue of people in that particular ladder because the ladder cannot support more than one people. For safety, you can only go one by one. So I suggest, if you're going to Suchabela, go before summer. I know you can also go there in the winter time, but you will have to dress appropriately for that season. So okay guys, so here is the guide on where you're going. So that's the guide on where you're going. The green one still going to Pusty, Hrad, another 30 minutes. And the green one going to another location. So this is the guide. So we are following the blue one. And look at this place. It's clearing. So just remember, when trekking, always remember what the color of the path that you are going to. You always follow that path no matter what. And it's pointing right there, the blue and the green. So maybe they will split, the road will split later between the blue and green. And then going back down, you just follow the blue one again. Okay guys, so here is another guide. Another guide. Where are you are going? Since we are going to Pusty, Hrad, so we're going right there. And there's another path here. There's another path there. There's the green path. It's a different route, but Pusty, Hrad, another 25 minutes that way. So this is what you can see. There's a guide, green marker and blue marker. I don't know if there's marker here. There's another path here. Just always look out for the marker that you want to go. So like this one, look at this tree. Like this one, for example. This one is a green marker. You definitely don't want to go here. So Pusty, Hrad is on this way. This one for the green marker and this one for the blue marker. So you will always try to look out for the marker that you are going to. Especially in High Tatras, if you're going to climb the Transkalumnika and the Green Lake Path, you can actually take two cable car from Transkalumnika to Skalnate Pleso. That would be €24, one open cable car and one closed cable car, so that you won't get tired. Here's the blue marker. Because if you take from Transkalumnika up to the Green Lake Loop, that would take around 11 hours of trekking and walking. And from Skalnate Plateau, you will follow the red marker to the Green Lake Loop. But be prepared. It is an arduous journey. It's not intermediate. And sometimes, like this, the blue marker is 2 lines and blue line. It means that it is mostly normal terrain. But if you see that your marker became a white triangle and a red triangle or a blue triangle, that means that you're climbing up a mountain path and the difficulty would gradually increase. So, okay guys, so we happen to stumble upon a clearing which has multiple paths. It's actually raining a little bit now. So there is a map, another path from there, that one and that one. So here's a map of the area. And it's raining a little bit. So here is it. Just pause it if you want to see. There's a bench you can rest. And there's another path right there going down. There's another path right here. Yeah, it's actually a good place to bike. So here's another signage. And here's our guide. So where we are going. So this is the path that we are going to Pusty Hrad. There's actually a campsite right here. Another castle. That is Dolny Hrad. Pusty Hrad is on this way. So there's another castle that way. And Pusty Hrad, the one that we are going to, is on this path. So and there's a bench to rest. So we'll continue onwards. So okay, the path here that we are taking are actually, the road is not paved but it's flat. You can actually use a bike or electric scooter on the way up here. So yeah, so I think there's another path down there that is accessible by bike and electric scooter. Okay guys, so we have found here some memorial of some sort for some people that lost their life. I think it is a helicopter accident of some sorts. I can be sure because my internet is not working here on these heights, so I can't use Google Translate. So I'll translate it later and tell you what it. So it actually started raining right now, and right now my Insta360 Ace Pro, it's not on its waterproof mode because I'm using the mic and the connection. So I'm going to stop recording for now and put the action cam and mic on my bag. I'll continue later. I hope the rain doesn't start a downpour. I know there's some shelter I can go through later. So this is it for now. I'll continue recording later. So okay, yeah, that's where we came from, and we have finally made it to the lower part of Pusty Hrad, also known as Deserted Castle. There it is, the lower part. We'll climb it and we'll see. So finally it stopped raining. Oh, there's actually a car here. Oh, I think this is the top part. There's a portable bathroom there. So there's a view. So I guess the lower castle is not part of Pusty Hrad. So there it is. It's a castle ruin. So you don't have to pay anything here. It's free to climb. Parking is free. Look, cobblestone. Part of the castle walls. So afterwards, we're gonna take some epic selfies here, and then we'll go back down. So this is it, Pusty Hrad. So that's the lower part of the castle. I think you can go down from here. I know you can actually camp here and castle walls and do a barbecue around here. There's a platform right there. Some notations regarding the castle. You can pause it and zoom it if you want to read it, but it's in English and Slovak language. So here's the guide. Going back down. There's another castle there. Yeah. And there's a memorial here. So let's climb back up. It's a short climb and it's worth it. There's the top. There's a platform on the top that you can have a view of the entire city. Oops, swollen. Okay, so there's the lower part of the castle, I think. So let's go on the top first. Look, there are deer poops everywhere. Look at that view. Look at this spectacular view. Okay, so there's actually a platform built on top that we can climb. There's actually a chair. So this is panoramatic Polad Bichod. So there are guides here. You can pause it if you want to see. So they are actually Every name of the mountain range is indicated here. I'll give you a 360 view of all the mountain range here. Everything is named here, but I don't know which is which, but you can actually see the High Tatras, the Patra and Matra, the three mountains that is in the Slovak coat of arms. Wow, what a gorgeous place. So this is what the deserted castle grounds looks like. And there's a point of the city. There's city right there, and there's one right there. And you can actually camp somewhere there. There's a firehouse down there. Okay, so let's explore the castle grounds. It's really an abandoned castle. I don't know what it looks like on its peak days when it is on its prime. I don't know if it's actually a castle or some sort of a stronghold of some sort. So I'm guessing the lower castle is that way. We'll see. What we can see here. Look, you can actually campfire. You can actually camp here. I don't know if you can stay here overnight. Maybe, I think so. It's a good place to cook some barbecues. But to anyone who's going to visit here, even my fellow Filipinos, just don't leave anything behind. Just take all the memories you can and don't leave any trash behind, okay? That's not a good look for us. We are guests in this country. So we'll be looking for the lower castle grounds, and after that we'll have some snack. I have two hard-boiled egg and a banana and a coffee. After that we'll take all the pictures that we can. Okay, there is a statue here made from wood. I'm not clear who it is representing, but maybe we'll do a research later. So here's the view. I don't know how long this video would be. Look at that view. Whew. Look at the color of that foliage. It's autumn season right now. Look at that view. Hello. So this is the lower part of the castle. There is actually people restoring part of the castle. So this is, I think, the lower part of the castle. There's like some pinnacle. See, there is a restoration that is going on. Ah, yeah, there's the lower part of the castle. Oh, there's actually a medieval weapon of war. I wonder if these are legit or imitation. This is a catapult that throws rocks, and this is a battling ram to open closed door, and the front of it is actually a ram's head. So cool. Some documentation of what artifacts they have found in this particular castle. After this, an old cannon. Look at that. It's an old. You can camp here. I wonder if this cannon actually works before. Look at that. And the view. The view is amazing. Oh no, going down is a little bit tricky. Yup, 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 yup. So, this is what you will see if you decide to visit Pusty Hrad. I'll take some picture later. Some selfies before I go down. Some collections. Another documentation of what artifacts they have found here. Just post the video in Zoom if you want to read it. It is written in Slovak and English. And here's a guide on where you want to go. Here's another figure, wooden figure. There's actually a guide here, blue and green. Oh, I think I can go back down from here. There are actual efforts on restoring this castle for tourists, I think. But right now, it's free. You can come here and you don't have to pay anything. Now for parking, nothing. I wonder if I can go back down there. I think I will go back down there later. So this is all what you can see in Pusty Hrad, deserted castle. Look at that. So efforts are really on its way trying to restore it. I wonder what that down there. You cannot see. You cannot see. Look at that view. You can't beat that view. So, okay guys, so this is Pusty Hrad, deserted castle. So if you want to visit it, you can. It's free, totally free. So This is it for now. I'll do a outro later. So, okay guys, so this is the end of this Pusty Hrad climb. We managed to get on top in Pusty Hrad and the upper castle and the lower castle. So I'll end the video right here. So if you want to visit this ruined castle, it's in the city of Svolin. So I'll end the video with a 360-degree view of the mountains and surrounding area. So once again, my name is Kuya Jobs. If you happen to like this video, please support me on all my social media: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All my handles are all the same, Cavite Checkpoint. So once again, this is it for this video. Ciao! See you again.